Get to move on to the speeches, and Victoria will be coming first. So let's give her a round of applause.
Hello. It's very terrifying being in front of people and speaking. Hey, I think all of our teachers and people who are speaking after me are nervous. So I've decided to go ahead and kind of share a few words first. My name is Victoria Fisher, and I'm the Executive Director at Shawenim Abinoojii. And Shawenim Abinoojii has had the honor and privilege of walking alongside Cassius in part of his journey that he shared with us. So today is a very special day. Cassius has achieved the accomplishment of being the first graduate from the Shawenim Abinoojii School. So he's the first to cross that finish line, and we're all so excited to be able to be a part of this here today. We have staff from our offices, staff from our Grad team, staff from our education program, and we're just so honored to be able to be a part of celebrating this day with you. And I just really wanted to acknowledge that the reason that we're here today is because of what Cassius has decided to put into achieving his education, and it's very remarkable. So I just wanted to really thank him for allowing us to be part of this journey. And it's up to Cassius what the future looks like from here. You know, for us, we can see the skill and capacity in this young student that he can go on and achieve whatever he wants to achieve once he makes the decision to do that. This can be the first of many graduations. This can be the start of whatever he has in his mind for his future. And I just wanted to make it really clear that there's so much out there in the world, there's so much opportunity, that the world is really there for you, Cassius, and that whatever you decide to do, you'll be backed up 100% by the people at Shawenim Abinoojii. So thank you for putting all the work that you put into today to allow us to be here. It's a really remarkable achievement. Okay? I wanted to thank as well some of the staff who are here, and you can see in the faces and how people are talking that people really come and do this work at Shawenim from the heart. And you can just see like the light in everybody's face today. So it's truly a gift that you've given us through all the hard work that you've put into what you've done here. So there's going to be some additional people who come up, people who've more directly worked in the education program, to share a few words as well. But I just wanted to highlight how grateful we are to be part of your journey, and we're going to continue to be there to support you in whatever steps you determine next for yourself, and well done. Okay.
Thank you, Victoria. That's going to be tough to follow, Darcy. Welcome, Darcy.
Okay. That is a tough act to follow. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good morning, SAI staff, students, guests, and performers. I wanted to start by taking the time to recognize our children and youth who have graced us with their gifts, triumphs, and obstacles, all in which make up our lives. This year, we are honored to have our first graduate from Shawenim Abinoojii School, as Victoria had said, and we couldn't be more prouder for Cassius. I have been silently watching him grow into a young, responsible man and overcoming anything that is thrown his way. Today is your day, and please live in the moment and remember you can do anything you put your mind to. I also want our other youth to know this is going to be you either next year or the year after. We are a family at SAI School, and we aim to build a strong foundation for you, our students, to grow and achieve your academic potential. So in closing, I just wanted to thank everybody that was involved, that helped with this graduation come together, and thank you again. Short and sweet.
Good job, Darcy. Much better than me. I'm stumbling over my words up here. Now welcome Tanisha. I almost called her Tashina, actually.
I feel too short to be here. Okay. So I wrote a little speech to share. I'm Cassius's teacher. So today I'm honored to say that you're officially done high school. We are proud of your determination to receive your high school diploma, despite all the obstacles you've encountered through all of your school years. You have maintained and excelled in extracurricular activities like hockey while showcasing your talent as an artist. You've also continuously acknowledged and cared for your strong identity as a young First Nations man. I'd like to share an answer Cassius wrote on one of his assignments. He wrote, "It is very important for our people, Indigenous people, to have that sense of connection, our cultural identity. It provides a sense of belonging. For Indigenous people, their culture is the essence of who they are, who they belong to, where they come from, and how they relate to one another." After marking this assignment where he had written this, I was reminded of how resilient he is. Cassius, your knowledge and your cultural roots is always inspiring to hear. I'm supportive of your dreams and aspirations. I am grateful to have been your teacher and to have met you for this short period of time. I wish you nothing but the best for your future. I encourage you to pursue your dreams as a pilot and/or a tattoo artist or the chief of your community. Thank you. Where's the diploma? Okay. We would like to call Cassius up here.
We just want to take this time to present Cassius Keeper with his Provincial of Manitoba High School Diploma English program.
Oh, with me? Okay. Is it recording or going?
My speech.
Yeah, you can do your speech, or do you want your gift now?
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll give you your gift. Okay?
Hello. Hi. I'm very thankful to be here today with friends and family. And I had a speech here I'd like to share. I'm here to express my heartfelt gratitude for all your support and throughout my academic journey. Your love, encouragement, and unwavering belief in me have helped me overcome countless challenges and achievement my goal of graduating. As I reflect on my time as a student, I am filled with a sense of pride and accomplishment. I am proud of that I have achieved, but I know that I could not have done it without your support. Your words of encouragement, your acts of kindness, and your unwavering beliefs in me have a constant source of inspiration and motivation. As I move on to the next chapter of my life, I want you to know that I will carry your support with me always. Your love and encouragement have given me the strength to pursue my dreams and to make a positive impact on the world. So to all of you who have cheered me on, who have believed in me, and who have supported me in countless ways, I say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And you have made a difference in my life. I will never forget your kindness and generosity with gratitude and love. Thank you.
We have a card in here, but we also
So now they're going to present him his gift from SAI.
What do I open your room?
Yeah.
Show them, Lloyd.
It's from SAI.
So I take this one?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. That's yours, boy. Here's your gift bag and your card. Didn't even read your card.
something else in your card.
Thank you.
All right, well, that was good. Oh, absolutely. Okay, now we have the, sorry, I'm a bit taller than everyone. The star blanket from Wally, Victoria, Tanisha, and Mum.
Bonjour. So before we get into this part, I just wanted to explain to you, when we speak our name, our spirit name, it's not necessarily for your benefit, okay? But all of us were told we all have helpers. And sometimes our helpers might be halfway around the world, halfway across the universe. But as soon as I speak that name, right away they're right here, helping to guide some of those words that come out of my mouth. So it's just our ways of acknowledging, indeed, we are only human beings, and like every being, we all need help sometimes too, okay? So that's why we begin that way. Before we get into the blanket ceremony, on behalf of all of Shawenim Abinoojii, we have a couple of gifts for you, okay? And this is the first gift that I'd like to share. And we want to gift you with this eagle feather, okay? And a lot of times we don't give these lightly, right? And we give them because somebody's earned them. Right? And you're receiving this eagle feather today because indeed you have earned it, right? With that determination, that hard work, and all those frustrating evenings, nights, right? Trying to get your assignments done, right? Banging your head against the wall, right? And everything that life's thrown at you, right? You've accomplished. Right? You're graduated. Right? And that's huge. That's huge. Right? So in that way, yes, indeed, you have earned this eagle feather. But I want to say to you that your whole life is written within this feather already. Okay? I want to tell you that. Right? And the stem here, it represents that first 9 months when you're in your mother's womb, right? And that journey that you made. Right? And that's what the stem usually represents. Right? We call that stage of great mystery, because we don't know too much about it, okay? But we know it's a sacred journey, we know that. These feathers at the beginning over here, of that eagle feather, they represent your childhood, and they're all fluffy over here and that. Right? Well, what it represents is a child's innocence. And a lot of times in our families, in our communities, things we experience, things that happen, it's important to understand that those things you have no control of, okay? So that's why they represent that innocence. But your whole journey is written already, which each little strand at the beginning, and that represents that childhood stage, that stage of great learning, because everything you learned over here has prepared you for where you are today already, and where it is that you're going. So you went through that stage. That next stage, it's that adolescent stage, teenage years. Those ones, they're the most difficult for a lot of us. We call that stage the fast life stage. We want everything to happen right now, today. We can't wait. It's difficult to wait. We want to be grown up. We want to make our own decisions. Right? That's why we call that stage the fast life stage. And again, you've kind of went through that stage. But now you're coming into a new stage right here. which is that adult stage. That one we call that stage of great responsibility, because with being an adult comes a whole lot of responsibility. And as you journey through that stage, you'll figure out what your role and what your responsibilities are. You'll figure all that out. And then that last stage over here, that's that elder stage. That's that stage of great wisdom, we call it. And all those things that you've experienced, that you'll experience in life, use those things. Use those, we call that wisdom. We call it wisdom. So don't ever be afraid to use all those things you've learned, all those things that you've experienced, good and bad, right? All those, there's teachings in everything. There's teachings in everything. So that's this stage that you'll reach as well. This part of that eagle feather, we call it Minopimadizian, we call it. We call it the good life road. This is where we walk those 7 teachings: love, respect, honesty, humility, courage, wisdom, and truth. When we walk here, we're walking on this side. On the other side, we call this one Machimikana. That's when we abuse alcohol, drugs, family violence, lying, stealing, cheating, all those kinds of things. They say we're walking on this side. And what you'll notice on this side is that the stem, it gets bumpy on this side. It's easy to fall, easy to fall when we walk on this side, okay? But we're always reminded, just as there's teachings on this side, there's also teachings on the other side, okay? And again, that'll be up to you to figure out what some of those teachings are, right? Because life is not perfect. Life is not perfect. And you're going to experience things on both sides in your journey, but that'll be up to you to learn from them, okay? But again, we want to, on behalf of Shawenim Abinoojii, we want to gift you this eagle feather, because like I said at the beginning, you've definitely earned it, okay? Each strand in this feather represents a moment in your journey, in your life. By you accomplishing what you've accomplished today, you've opened a whole bunch of doors for yourself. You may not even know it yet, but you've opened a whole lot of doors, right? Now you get to write the rest of that story, which is your story. You get to write the rest of it now. It'll be up to you, right? So we want to gift you on behalf of all of Shawenim this eagle feather, because indeed you have earned it, all right? Which moves us to our second gift. Buffalo. Anytime the herd is in danger, where all the male, the strong buffalo, what they do is they encircle all the calves, all the old buffalo, all the hurt buffalo, all the maimed, sick buffalo, they encircle them. Anytime that they feel that there's a threat. For example, when there's a pack of wolves after those calves, those maimed, those hurt buffalo, right? They encircle all of them, and they face outward. They face outward, ready to face whatever threat is coming at the rest of the herd. And it's only once that threat has dissipated that they open up again, they let the rest of the herd return. So in that sense, we do want to do a ceremony with you. We call it a blanket ceremony. So what I'd like for maybe for you to do is just come and stand over here, just in front of us. I'll get you guys to come down here. 1, 2, 3, Brandy. Yeah, you can face everybody. Yeah, there you go. And just move up just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Spread that out. You're going to come behind up, two on this side, two on the other side. Yeah. Do the inside facing him. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So, what we want to do is we want to wrap this star blanket, which we're gifting to you. But what this represents is it represents your family, your community, who today are behind you, supporting you, cheering you on, guiding you, being there. That's part of what this represents. It represents those educators that have helped you get to where you are today. And they're wrapping their support, their love, their celebration for what it is you've accomplished today. It represents where you live currently, Memangwa, and how they are there for you, how they've wanted to see you succeed, that they've encouraged you to succeed, that they've done everything that they can to ensure that you've succeeded. So Memangwa is represented in this star blanket as well. Also, the whole organization, through our executive director, the whole organization, Shawenim Abinoojii, is wrapping themselves around you as well to let you know that this is not the end of this part of this journey, right? This is only the beginning. And we'll continue to be there for you. We'll continue to walk with you. We'll continue to support you as an organization. Right? So you have your family, you have your community, you have all those educators, you have the place where you live, and you have this whole organization who's come to support you, who's come to celebrate you. And today, they're going to wrap this blanket around you to represent all of that. You're never alone. You never walk alone. All your ancestors are always walking with you. They're always walking with you. So that's what this whole blanket ceremony represents. So with that, as we wrap this blanket around you, I'd like the rest of us maybe to stand, and we're going to do an honor sing. Grad. Sungizyuk Anishinabek. The people are strong. Kichimi Gwach Kijemandu. Thank you, Creator, for that strength. Indeed, Cass, you are strong. Because you've gotten here. You've gotten here, you've walked that part of your journey to be where you are today. That speaks to your strength. And we acknowledge and we honor your strength today. But always remember, where does that strength come from? It's always important that we acknowledge that it does come from Creator. So those times when you feel that you're walking alone, when your strength is drained, ask Creator for that extra strength, and Creator will give it. With that, again, we want to acknowledge and say Gachimi Gwech to you for allowing us to be a part of your special day today. Mi Gwech, mi Gwech, mi Gwech, mi Gwech. Awesome. You can put that blanket in that plastic bag.
Good ceremony. Bonjour, dana magan dag. Schnabe dag. Sagche gabo dishnikas namento tem. Shiba tigong donchi. Migedi nete enchibasiki kuano kan schnabe yan. Migwets ndina wete ngum wega bakina. We ano kwesgias ge ano ge manitoniga monanganiga muach. Chige go na nishye mige abu manongum manjanani boing. Iwe kagi kinoma go ngegi nant we igitzi minani. Kiaben nongum gibe me nigumenoy. I want to thank Shawenim, the staff, the executive, and also to the elder that did the ceremony. It's a beautiful ceremony. And to my nephew, congratulations on your graduation. You reached a milestone. You know, despite everything that you go through, I know what you go through. And to receive an eagle feather is a high honor. Not everybody gets an eagle feather. You have to earn it. Either an elder will give you an eagle feather in recognition of something important, or the spirits give you a feather as well. And that feather you got, you have to look after it now. The way you look after a child, you will smudge it, keep it away from people, you know, bad things like if there's alcohol or drug there, you don't take it to those kind of things, and you smudge it regularly. Keep it in that red cloth. Red cloth is for protection too. Maybe put a tobacco tie and sage on it, you know. And also never allow a woman on their time to touch it. It's not that they're dirty or anything. It's just women are very powerful. That's what the old ladies used to say. They'll get you that quick, you know. My grandmother that raised me, I was fortunate, was Maggie Duck. She was a medicine woman. And throughout my life, I searched life, you know, teachings. Now your life is going to begin. You're adulthood already. You want to know about your culture, you seek it out. It's not just going to come to you just like that. You have to do 50-50. Spirits will come to you and they'll guide you. I want to remind you of something. Where we come from, the Hudson's Bay Company was the main source of income for our people for the last 250 years. Our ancestors, our grandparents, they trapped. That's how they made their livelihood. Some of them perished through falling through the ice. Some of them froze to death. Some of them died of starvation. Some of them sickness. There's no hospitals in the bush and stuff. So the sacrifices that they made for us to be here today, you know, think about that for a while. Not just you, but everybody, like what they went through, the hardships. Now we're here. We owe it to them. It's up to us now to teach our young ones. Also the traumas that we went through in life, residential school, the foster care system. I was a part of that system. And it's good that you're setting down goals. I heard some of your, what you hope to aspire to be. Always expand your knowledge. Sometimes you have to put your pride aside, and and I know that was part of my weakness as a young man. I thought I knew everything, So listen to your elders, women. Most importantly, respect women, the life givers. I'm so proud of you. I'll tell your dad when he calls me tonight and about your achievement. Your grandpa was going to come, but I kind of woke up late. I was going to bring him, but he sends his congratulations. But thank you for everybody for putting this up, Chimiwich.
Okay, food's here. Just joking. Thank you, that was a beautiful speech. Thanks, Victoria, as well. Thanks, everyone, for showing up and supporting Cass in his journey. And but seriously, though, the food is here, so we could.
Okay, I'm in video mode now, so you guys could just.
One more time, wait.
Okay.
Junior, come in a bit. Okay, wait, all. Okay, oh, you look.
All right, I got it.
Just the wolf from the dock, I never shut up. Niggas wanna headlines, I got the quickest bus. No pens when we qualify for this discussion. My lane's cruising, the chains keep the rush.